Welcome back, everyone. This is going to be part two of me discussing weapons, coils, and weaves. If you have not seen part one on my channel, please go watch part one. I won't force you to watch part one, but please do. And now we're going to jump right back into it. And again, I need to go to crafting. Okay, here we go. So this is my shock adept tripcaster. I have 3 painted weapon coils for the handling and the shock. A 66 handling damage shock. Damage ideal, but as you can see, it does nothing for it anyway. These are useful. I don't really use it that often, but it's fun. This is my shock bow. The same logic that applies to this probably applies to frost, but I mean, with 3 painted weapon coils, you can get max shock and handling anyway. So, if you can do it, you may as well do it. This is my damage rattler. I did test a shock and frost rattler. If you guys want to see that, I can show you. I was unimpressed to the point that I decided not to farm any coils to make them. So, there's that. I mean, if you have one and it's badass, show me. Like, let me see your badass freeze rattler. I want to see that. But until I see it, I did not have a good experience. But yeah, we got 3 pristines, handling. This thing's pretty good. It's fun. It's fun. This bow doesn't matter. I just use this bow for coil storage. This is my fire tripcaster. Got 2 handling. Obviously, if we had a damage there instead of tear, that'd be ideal. But hey, these things are rare, so if you got it, great. But I tried, trust me, and I'll keep trying, but they're not popping up yet. But 2 fire handling, 2 handling, fire. That'll max out. This is my damage ice rail with 3 pristine weapon coils. This weapon is pretty funny. So it's arguably the sniper weapon in the game. It can do a lot of damage like this. It's fun. It's fun. This is my fire forge fire, obviously. We got pure fire damage. It burns stuff. It burns stuff. Could be better with a handling fire. I haven't really tested it. I use this for fire. It's just too good. It's just too good for fire. But this guy is fun, and it is very useful. It'll burn. It'll burn them. This is my frost ice rail. 3 drummer's weapons coils. I haven't tested adding in a little bit of handling to this to see if it freezes faster. I mostly just use arrows. So if it does, cool. I just max it just to max it. These are my most recent additions. They are my slings. I just did them just to do them. I'm not done farming them yet. Finishing for them. This guy is basically done though. He's got 3 fire handling and a 65% handling. See, this is where it's weird, right? So 67 is the max value. And you can see 66% with 24 damage or, 16 fire stat there. But this is a 65 with 25, so like, it's weird. It's weird how it works in this game. But yeah, we're almost to max handling. I don't know if a 67 will get us there. It might be just that little extra oomph. But again, use a fire bow. This is the lightning one. I'm gonna have 3 painted weapon coils eventually. I did get the coveted handling damage, whatever element you want, 67. So that's cool for that. And then this is my frost sling. Again, use the bow, but we got freeze damage and some handling damage freeze. And we'll go into my outfits. So this is basically what I use for everything. You don't need 75%. You don't need 75%. You don't need 75 to the stealth stat. It caps at 70. The elementals cap at 100. So you don't need past 70, but you need to go past 70 to hit 70. So that's why that is where it is. I have melee, 2 melee instead of, you know, 3 ranged or 3 melee. You know, I get hit by range sometimes. I get hit by melee most of the time. So that's how it is. I think fire is the most dangerous one. So most dangerous element to get hit by. So I have resist fire. It's obviously arguable and circumstantial, but you know, if I'm doing full playthroughs of Frozen Wild main game, I want to avoid fire more than anything. And then these guys are just great. Have those in. This is, yeah, just stacking that elemental resistance. Fire is obviously way over cap, but you need that fourth one in order to cap the other two. So we did that, and then this is my just shock resist one, you know, if I wanted a little extra of some other stuff. So it would be a good hybrid if I'm fighting shock and fire, I suppose. This is fire ranged, you know, I just kind of tinker around a little bit with them. And obviously, you know, you could change this setup to whatever 3-slot armor you want. Like, these are kind of just placeholders, just testing with stuff. And the stats may be different, though, depending on the armor. I haven't really done much experience with armor. I've just messed around a little. This guy's really good for frost, though. This is probably one of the best ways to have frost resist. I mean, you got 40 melee, 40 ranged, all that frost. I mean, if you don't want to use your shield weaver against the frost claw, this is your setup. This is what you want, in my opinion. We got just some extra coil storage there, and then that is that. Once again, if you have not seen part 1, please go check it out. If you have any specific questions about any coils, or if I left something out that you want to know, drop a comment. I'll be more than happy to answer your question. If you want to see anything I have, hit a specific robot or something like that, you know, just let me know. I'm sure I could arrange that. I do stream on Twitch. I've been speedrunning Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't have a set schedule yet, and I am definitely not one of the better ones. But I am on the leaderboards because there's not a lot of people. So hey, more people speedrun. That is that. I wish you guys all have a great rest of your day, and take care.